Alright, so here we have it, my 360 briefcase laptop portable. Briefcase is about 21 inches wide, about 14 inches long, and about 5.5 inches thick. The 360 is hooked up through VGA cable, which is, in my opinion, better than HD. Let's see. Obviously, there are some flaws. It's not perfect. It's a first run. You know, it's kind of like a prototype. It's the only one of these I've ever made. Probably the only one like this I'll ever make. Some of the flaws are, you know, not everything is exactly even. You know, there are some small gaps, but everything is, you know, fairly solid. I attempted to put an external power button, but didn't quite work out as planned. It's there. It just, I'm not sure what happened. It doesn't work, but controller will turn it on, so I'll show you that now. The monitor power up, you hear it's got great sound. It's a Dell monitor and Dell speakers. Here's where you lift this up. Your disc goes in here, so let's go ahead and sign in. I just made this profile. It's a brand new 360. It's an open box, brand new monitor. Open tray. So there's your tray. I think I got a game around here. Hold on. Sonic. Stick it in. It's in place. Close tray. Yeah, you have to open and close the tray with the controller, but that's honestly a lot easier than pushing the button in my opinion. So, see, it's reading, playing, it's loading up. You know, from what I can tell, it does seem to run fairly cool for being, you know,
Sega.
Inside the briefcase and everything. But it, you know, like I said, I played it for about 6 hours straight just to test it, because I wanted to make sure it could hold up, you know. Obviously, the reason for it is taking it to a friend's house to play, but go to the dashboard here. It's kind of loud. That's another thing I have not done, is I've got the hole for it, but I have not installed a way to adjust the sound, so it's fairly loud, but it sounds really good. It is turned all the way up, which is actually where I like to play it at. But I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do that yet or not. Right there's the holes. So I probably won't, just because, like I said, this is a prototype. But overall, I'm very happy with it. All my friends like it. You know, it actually took me about 4.5 months to make. You see, you got your 4-port hub there for all your USB connections. You know, you can transfer to your hard drive, from your hard drive to this hard drive. It's got a 250 gig in it. It's a slim, so it's already got built-in Wi-Fi. You know, charge your controllers there, whatever. There is actually room to put the controller in there. So you know, you basically just close it up, take it wherever. You can see I've got a cord here. It's, I don't know if I can show you this. It's running from the back. I've got a little hinged door, and the cord runs out of it. It's about I think about a 20-foot cord, and you just plug it in. And but I got a lot of time invested in this. It works great. Obviously, since the power button doesn't work, neither does the open tray, but we can eject the game with our controller also, so that's a lifesaver. But yeah, I would like to make more of these, but I got to try and sell this one first before I could even come close to affording that, because overall I've got about $750 in it, I think, between $700 and $750. So there's a lot of materials, a lot of work. I'm not even looking to make too much profit. Like I said, it's just a prototype, just to see if I could do it. You know, made a bet with a friend. Obviously, I won. In my opinion, he was thrilled. He loved it. I've got all my cords here. The speakers are USB powered, so I was surprised at how good they sound. You see my VGA cable and my power cable. They said it's a Dell monitor. I can't remember what model. I think it cost me about $80 or so, something like that. But yeah, I'm thrilled with it. It's awesome. This is not the controller that will come with it. It'll come with the original black slim controller. This is my controller. Love it. But yeah, it's I do not advise leaving it on and closing it, obviously, because it will suffocate. But you can see I've got my vent holes drilled, and it seems to, it does get warm, but it doesn't get blazing hot like I expected. When I played with Skyrim, I played it for about 6 hours. We know it's a huge game that really puts the 360 to the test. So it held up. So I have no worries about it lasting. I've got my strap. It's what obviously stops the briefcase from falling back. Handle it is kind of hefty. It's probably, I don't know, I'm kind of a semi-strong guy, so it doesn't weigh too much to me, but it probably weighs about, I don't know, 25-30 pounds. Give you a little workout, but I mean, for what it is, you go over to a friend's house, you don't even have to pack anything. You just close it up, carry it out like it never happened, set it up, plug it in, and you're playing. And no other cords to attach. You just plug it in, like I said, through the cord. Like I said, this unfortunately does not work. That's kind of depressing, but it's a prototype, so I'm just kind of looking to pretty much break even on this, so I can start my next one. Maybe my next one could be a little thinner, obviously, because let me go ahead and shut this down, and I'll show you about how thick it is. And it does shut fine. There's no problems getting it to close. But you can see it's fairly thick. But I mean, it's like I said, still in my opinion, it's amazing. I love it. If it doesn't sell, I'll keep it, because like I said, it's a prototype. I'm happy with it. It works great. It's perfect for going to friends' houses, and then after you're done, you just lift your little latch up, and you push your cord back through. And you get it all nice and tucked away. Kind of hard to do with only one hand, but what are you going to do? This is the, I had actually originally planned this to be a, I don't know, 2-week project. Like I said, it ended up turning into, I don't know, I think about 4.5, 5 months to be safe. And I do recommend, of course, because the way I'm shoving this cord in here, I do recommend pulling it out fully before playing, in case it were to wrap around something it wasn't supposed to. But I've done it a few times. It doesn't seem like there's really any problems. Long cord, but that does come in handy, because I took it to my buddy's house, and the nearest outlet was probably 10 feet away from where we were playing, and I had plenty of cord to spare. So, but you just tuck it in there, set it right there, let your little hatch down, and you're good to go. It's got a little handle to pull up on, and but I'm overall happy with it. Just to kind of give you one more glance at it. It's so I mean, if it sells, hey, great, I'll start working on another one. If not, I'm perfectly happy with it. So let me know what you think. It will be listed on eBay. So just let me know what you think.